Hi everyone, Melissa here. Today I am going to be creating some pretty creepy nails. I haven't done any, not real Halloween nails yet, and I don't know that I'd call these real Halloween nails, but they really are creepy. I've done one test swatch. I didn't complete it because honestly this takes some time to do. It's going to be a pretty time-consuming process, but I've had these on my mind since, I don't know, the beginning of the year, and I love drawing eyeballs. I've always loved drawing eyes and eyeballs, so this, when I saw, I think it was like some toenails that had these realistic eyes on them, and it was so gross. And I said I have to do those, so that's what I'm doing today. I've cut my nails pretty short because I don't need a lot of nail estate for these. I just need enough space for the eyes to go. And I'm gonna do 2 eyeballs, of course, because they have to see together. And I hope they don't take 5 hours. But anyway, the color I'm gonna be using today, and I'm gonna do a few dips of this as a base before I build the eyeballs on top of it, is Birthday Suit from Double Dipped. So I'm gonna do, I think, probably 3 dips of it on the 2 nails where I'm building the eyeballs, and then I'll probably do 4 on all the other nails since nothing else will go on those. They'll just be finished in this color. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the dip powder color down, and then I'll get into the eyeball look. Okay, now I have those all filed. I'm going to put some gel base on these 2 nails so that when I apply the solid nail glue and anything else to it, it sticks properly. It doesn't just peel right off. I'm going to use my double dipped HEMA free base coat for this. Okay, now I've put on a glove because it was brought to my attention, or rather I was reminded in the last video where I used this stuff that manipulating with my fingers was probably not the best choice to be making, because exposure to HEMA, the HEMA Earth Smother ingredients in gel over time can cause you to start having a reaction. I don't currently get a reaction to gels or anything like that, but I don't want to, so it's always a good idea when working with stuff like this with your fingers to wear protection. So I'm going to create a couple, like, I guess, balls of this stuff. It's going to be difficult having to only do this with one hand, so I guess I can't put one on this hand. But I'll work it out. So I don't want to make them too thick, but I'm basically creating the surface of the eyeball, and it's going to be not the eyeball like shape. It's going to be round because your eyeball is round. So let's see, you need a surface. There's one little glob and globby. Number 2, I don't see if these are enough. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll it into a ball, and this stuff is great because it's not sticky or anything. It just rolls nicely to a nice solid ball, and then I can flatten it out. And I think I need more. I need them to be a bit more than that. All right, let me see how that goes on here. Okay, it's not perfect, but I'm going to kind of fix up the shape a little bit once I have them both on. Okay, so I've kind of taken my cuticle pusher, scraper edge, D-lead mid bobber, and used it to kind of clean up, make it a little bit more of a nice circular shape, and also kind of press down the edges of it so that they were kind of blending more down to the nail, so it's not, you know, it just kind of like curves up, I guess you could say. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but and then I'm gonna cure this for a minute and get those eyeballs nice and secure in place. All right, now I'm going to use this gel liner polish the white to base out the eyeball in white before adding the iris. All right, time to draw on some irises. So I'm gonna start with probably just this pastel blue, so I can try and just gently sketch out the circle. And now circles are not easy to do, but I'm going to kind of put this down, trying to make a good, decent circle, and then I can clean it up. Okay, not too bad, not necessarily perfect, but that's okay because black will be going around the outside. I just need this like kind of sketched. So I'm going to use this cool gray now. This is going to act, I think, largely as almost no color, kind of. I'm just kind of dragging through from the outside in. And it's kind of pulling that ink apart and creating kind of like those irisy lines, like the lighter ones, which is what I'm going for. And I'm gonna go right in the center where that pupil would be. And it's almost kind of erasing the color that's there and creating that color concentration that comes right off of the pupil too. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of this gray microline and see if I can't add just a little bit of depth and color variation. Kind of make it like almost like a gray tone, blue green. Adding light lines in here to add more of that texture that's in the iris. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the micro line, my 1/4 millimeter, my very fine one. And I'm going to go around that pupil edge. Again, I'm going to be filling in this pupil, so yeah, it doesn't look super clean on the inside part. I'm focusing more on the outside part. And then even on the part that goes inwards towards the iris, I'm gonna just kind of like gently just pulling out from the center of it, creating light lines. All right, and then the same thing on this part here. So I'm gonna go around the outside edge. All right, not too bad. I think I feel okay about it. I'm going to now put my pupil in, and then I'm going to cover all of the iris and pupil and everything so that I don't end up messing it up, because that's what I would do. So I'm just getting a little bit of the gel from the black gel liner, and I'm going to use a dotting tool for this. So it's just a slightly larger end of the dotting tool. I'm going to just kind of swirl it around in here and then plop it down right there and circle it around a bit until it fills in the pupil area. Okay, I'm going to do that same thing here. Okay, I'm going to cure those for 30 seconds. All right, next I'm going to gently tap some gel base over the top of both of these iris and pupil areas just to kind of seal them. I don't want to brush at it because I don't want to smear anything that I've done. So I'm going to just kind of okay, and then I'm going to get my gel base now and put it on more of the nail. I'm going to put it all around under here and up above because I'm going to be adding some more stuff on. Okay, I don't really know how much of this for sure I'm going to need, but I want to hopefully create enough. I'm going to actually mix this dip powder into this gel to make it match the rest. I have it pretty well mixed together. The pigment is pretty consistent, so now I need to break this into parts. I don't want to put it down on here because I don't want to get any other kind of pigment mixed in. I've been trying to be very careful not to like get it contaminated with anything. It's really difficult, but I'm gonna try and split this equally into 2 parts, and then from there split each half into 2 more parts. So see what I can do. Okay, I'm gonna roll it out again into a little strip here. Then I'm going to apply that strip at the top of the eyeball thingy. Alright, I'm going to use this again to kind of smooth this down so that that bead of that gel kind of goes down to the cuticle line. Smooth it down to there. So it's like that natural curve of my nail that comes from the cuticle line is like the eyelid. Isn't that cute? Alright, I'm going to kind of create that little like natural kind of like bag that happens right underneath the eye. All right, I'm just adding some last minute little creases, wrinkles, details and stuff, and then I'm gonna cure it because when it sits, those details start to flatten out. They start to go away, so I'm just gonna kind of try and make them stay. Okay, now I just need to do a little bit, I'm gonna just do a little bit of like shaping at the tip and just cleaning up a little bit. All right, last thing I did here, kind of got like a red Micron pen and just some little tiny dots here in the white of the eye to add just a little bit of veininess, because why not? And I'm using some alcohol to kind of just thin it out and make it not so crazy and too red. Just kind of adding that element, kind of like a realistic look, and also trying to concentrate some in this inner corner, because that inner corner of your eye always has a little bit more of that red and that shadow in it. So I'm using the alcohol to kind of direct some that way. And then trying to just clean off the iris to make sure there's no red on there. Not that it would really show if there was, but these eyes are looking just a little bit bloodshot, which I think is cool. All right, all that's left is to give her a top coat. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a no wipe top coat on all of these. It's gonna add a cool shine to the eyeball and all the skin and make it look gross, hopefully. All right, and there we go. Here are my eyeballs. I think they are really cool. I think they came out exactly how I was hoping they would, and that they are gross. And hopefully you hate them, because if you do, that means I did them right. No, really, yeah, they're kind of like gross, so that's perfect. Let me know what you think. If you think they're the worst thing you've ever seen, now I have eyeballs on my nails. But it's gonna be great for Halloween, and I think the kids at the school are gonna love them. I'm wondering if I need to do eyelashes on them or something, so I might mess with them some more. We'll see, but let me know what you think. And as always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.